Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander. Last time we destroyed the Cruel that was attacking the Zlar, and they gave us back a coil or something that we're researching at the moment. We managed to unlock the research for Tier 5 and need to go ahead and build ourselves some Tier 5 the Tier 5 plant. We also need to work on improving our power. What we could do is scrap some of the earlier power stations. How much power do you have spare at the moment? We've got much power spare, so we could scrap. How much does scrapping that give us? I don't know, I wouldn't say. We could probably scrap some of the diatherium reactors and work it up to zero RDX reactors. Because these are worth 20, those are worth 50, so trading them up probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But at the moment, I think we have to. I think we have to earn more. It's going to take another 3,500, I think, to make the 3,500 to make this hangar, 6,000 to make the geodesic amplifier, which will increase our resistance versus combat stasis effects. You're headed towards Steropes. You're stationed at Yab. You're headed towards us. You're stationed there. I'm not sure what's going to happen to that because that's bugged out. The Euphrates colony under Vorage attack, we've dealt with that, but that's not going to change anytime soon. Right, so what's the situation? I'm not counting that. Cepheus B and the Yabling homeworld. And of course these guys were headed my way. Okay. So Alpha's clear at the moment. Alpha needs to level up one more time so that we can get more people. One more officer. The Cruel have infiltrated the repair bay on Halcyon 6. While our queue has mostly sealed them in, the creature's continued presence will undoubtedly result in crew loss over time. Let's solve this then. It's going to be the Alpha attack force. Okay, what do you have? Adult Cruel Leatherbacks and an adult Cruel Spiker. Good. Right. Drop isotopes. You evaded, unfortunate. Okay. You enraged. So we can go straight to you. Shrapnel grenades. Good. And we can try to stun you. I stunned one of you. And we're going to go for a transfusion, which will hit everyone with a very high chance to hit. So, blood drive. And we get hit with the bleeding. Of course we do. We can finish you off, right? Yeah, let's finish you off. You're currently damage resisting, so we're going to focus on your compatriot first of all. Expose you. Afflict you. Just pretty much kill you. I think you'll die to damage over time there. Ooh, you won't, but you'll die to any AoE attack I do, so I might as well just finish it off. Irradiate to kill. Shell shock. We're inside the station, not sure where those shots are coming from. And drone takedown. Get some healing out the way. And shrapnel grenade. Whee! Boom. Good. Any visible experience? Not at all. Just the smidgen of visible experience. Okay, you're headed back home. You're coming towards us. You're headed to Steropes. I think we definitely need to start working on clearing out the... Okay, dark matter. Keep going. Boop. Right. Show location, and we'll ride out to meet you. Repair up. Launch fleet. Let's go say hi. Right. Tracing fire. Oh yeah, they inflict engines down on everyone, don't they? Yeah, they do. They inflict engines down on everyone. Let's focus on you then. All those engines down all the time. And you're disabled as well, which is, you know, going to be great fun. Start with the healing, I think, on your friend over there. You're healing over time. That needs to stop right now. You just try to weapons disruption, I think. Caustic cloud. Right. It's a 96% chance to kill. That'll do. Right. Sensors offline. Unlikely to work. Nano restoration fields up and running. Okay, now what we're going to do with you. Okay, what are you vulnerable to? Crew panic, okay. You don't do much damage to that. Engines... that works, I suppose. You're vulnerable. You can go Sonic Storm. Okay, now you can go for a... okay, you definitely cannot engines down, you guys. Triple shot. I'd much rather go for the kill, to be honest, or for the high possibility of a kill. Nicely done, and you're going to go for a shock mine to disable you. Yes? Could do. Disabled. Crew panic. Weapons supercharge. Just keep shooting, to be honest. Everyone's slowing down. Can he cause vulnerability again? Nope, but that should finish you off. Good. Just a lot of supplies as well. Okay, you were headed over to Stir Ropes. We can deal with that in time. You're there, you're there. 13 days for the Yabbling homeworld. Okay, so that's going to be a while. So I was thinking if we could get... so hang on, 13 days, right, okay, let's think this out. 13 days. We could start upgrading some of these ships. Aim and damage, speed and evasion. Plus 10% damage. Plus 10% damage in hull for the Protector. The Enchanter can get aim and evasion, damage and speed. How long would you take to do that? 5 days. You know what? Do that. Okay, and what about the rest of you? What about the rest of you? How long would you take to do that? 6 days. Okay, do that in 6 days then. I think that's the last one, right? Yeah, it's the last one. We'll clear out the Halcyon 6. Right. You've successfully recruited crew. Acknowledged. You can continue replication. Zlar Yanthu facility in distress. Another Zlar fleet has been taken over. Oh, for God's sake, can you please stop with this? And a collective raid fleet going to Columba, which is one of the ones down here, I guess. Nixus, Westbrook, Zlar, Odessus, Butterfly, Porphyrion, Columba. Can you please stop with the whole sending people down here? I mean, you guys need to stop fighting amongst yourself, please. Starbase exploration. Marco Bukowitz is being faced with a duplicate version of themselves. The cadets are demanding an explanation. Brawl it out. After an extremely violent brawl in which dozens of cadets died, Jesus, Marco Bukowitz is able to expose their doppelganger as a leecher fraud. Repair up, guys. Let's go attack. Drop isotopes. Shrapnel grenade! Shrapnel grenade! Get the bleeding up. Really? Double invade? Double evade? Okay, that's unfortunate. Blood drive. Hang on. It's 60%, guys! Oy vey. Okay, start working on the juvenile guy, because juvenile was going to die pretty soon. As in right now. Okay, so... Can you kill juvenile? 80% chance to kill juvenile. Thank you. Targeting assistance. Bleeding. Oh, or not. Heal. Phaser blast. Didn't click the blinded. Good. Point blank. Infectious spit. And just go for irradiate. And shrapnel grenade. Feels like a very bad idea to throw a shrapnel grenade inside a space station. Good. Let's finish off. 2 days left. Okay, Terran has completed. The hangar has completed its task. Good. Yeah, and for the time being, we need to wait until you're done. How long, Margot? How long, Margot? 1 day. Yep, I know, I know. Holstalers fuel, so it's not that much of an issue. Acknowledged. Right, let's fight this out then. Let's pair up. Let's fight this out. Okay, so, let me think this through. You've headed off to Lindis as well, so you've got more under attack here. 6 days, okay, so then we finish fighting this, we head back and we head out again. And that's the only solution. Okay, right, so protective field up and running. Then the Myrmidon needs to go. I'm gonna start working on you then. That's over half your health. Pretty nice. Frenzied Assaults. Cull. Dead. Can die. Oh, so close. Yet no cylindrical smoking thing. Okay, they can't be... Okay, we're gonna work on you. A single... Where did your turn go? Wait, what? What? Where did your turn go? You had a turn! Where did your... Oh, for God's sake. Where did your turn go? That is depressing to the maximum. I can't even drone swarm yet. I can't even drone swarm yet, and I can't hold beat. Vulnerable is the only thing they're weak to. Okay. Fine. That does extra damage. That does nothing. They're literally minus 130%. Apparently it's minus 130% to hit. Why is it minus 130? I get the feeling there's some stuff going on in the background that I'm not being made aware of here. A lot of the maths is not coming out as it should be. It used to be that you were told whether they were resistant or vulnerable to certain kinds of damages, like hull damage, or crew damage, or weapons damage, or defense systems damage. That doesn't appear here anymore. That's one thing that has gone from the updates. It's from this update. Right. Heal thyself. Right. Drone swarm it. So you're dead next turn anyway. Start working on you then. Work on the heal. Thank you. Sensors offline. Good. Weapons disrupted. Okay, you're taking a damage over time there. Heal yourself. Create some vulnerability, so exploit. And shield disruptor on everyone. Extermination aura. You die. Good. Head back, repair, rebuild the bloody chip. Tragically killed. Yes, it was. Okay, so how does this work now? Is it here? Here? No. Okay, head back, home. Good. Now how do we clone people? Allows you to clone veteran officers and kill... Where? Where do I clone these people then? I can't even hire somebody new. Am I just gonna I'm gonna have to load a save game. It's not there. It's not here. It's not in here. Nope. That's not happening. Officers' quarters. Tech research. Nope. This is bugged out, something severe. Either I'm missing something completely, or this patch just did not work with games that were mid-usage. I'm reloading a save because that was stupid. 8 days ago, but that's all I can do. Where even was I? That hasn't arrived yet. And that's nice, that's heading back. What happened 8 days ago? I don't even remember what happened 8 days ago. Okay, you're heading towards us. Okay, it's that fleet heading towards us. Continue creation. Okay, so we have to fight you again. Repair anyway. Boom. But that was very weird. First of all, you didn't have a turn when you were supposed to have a turn. You weren't disabled, you weren't engines down. There was no reason for you not to have a turn, but you didn't have a turn. You weren't panicked either, so as if you... I don't think you panicked. Maybe after we... Maybe I was panicked. Maybe I didn't realize I was panicked. That could have been true, I suppose. Every single time I stop and look at the hit value, I miss. If you see me like mouse over and freeze slightly, it's because I've looked at the hit value. And I'm like, look at it, oh, it's not a guaranteed hit. And I fire and I miss. 96% chance? Good, thank you. Okay, and top one. You can't get slowed, and we're gonna go for a... We can't slow you guys down, can we? No, we can't slow you down. Can we weapons disrupt? We can try. Good, we weapons disrupted. What are you weak to? You're weak to crew panics, okay. It's vulnerability at least. Vulnerabilities... Senses offline is unlikely, but crew panic isn't. Crew panic. And... Dead. And... Heal. And heal. Panic attack for you, it's fine. We're gonna go straight into a weapons supercharge. Followed into a nano restoration field. An entangle. Which works to my advantage, hurrah! Because it means I get to do a disable countermeasures. Yes! Which means you get a bullseye shot. Critical. Nice. Okay. So, head back to the starbase. Good. Now. How does this work? Like, I know it's irrelevant now, but was I missing something huge before? I definitely didn't see anything useful here. Nothing happened. This has the look of something that is completely useless. Much like when you go to the station bridge and there's nothing there. It's like it looks like a room that has no use. Like if you go to the fuel plant, it has no use. If you go to a power plant, it has no use. This looks like a room that has no use. It has no active use inside of the room. But it wasn't in here. That was the same thing. Also good to know, even if I lose officers, I don't get a reduction in required levels, so I can't get any more officers at the moment, no matter what happens to them. Yeah. I'm just really confused. I'm going on about it, but I'm really confused. Okay, that's there, that's there, that's there. We should probably work on taking out that desolator, to be honest. I know we got a lot of things to be working on, but the desolator is kind of key. In the same way, just quick check. Now we can level these up. How long would you take? 3 days. 3 days. Let's just quickly do that then. Lower the repair cost a little bit more. You can successfully recruited crew. Acknowledged. Because you're going to level up eventually anyway, I'm going to see if I can work on improving the hunter. How long does that take for you? Oh, you can't work on it because you need to be level 10. Never mind. In which case, go back to doing that then. Keep going. At least they haven't deployed a fleet. Where are you headed to? You're headed to Browron. Okay, so let's try to take out the Desolator, because that's the one we need to do. We'll repair you out. We'll fly you out. Repair all. And here we go. Let's try to get the Desolator done as well. Browron, yes. Continue creation. You're headed up to... Where are you going to? You're going to Phoenix, which is that one. And the Vorash is leading again. Oh my god. Why? Okay. The colossal, cruel Desolator in orbit around Yab barely takes notice of your fleet, seemingly content to munch on the fallen ships in its general vicinity. Okay, so it has reinforced chitin. It takes less damage. Okay, so let's work this out then. You are vulnerable to weapons disruption. You are vulnerable to hull breach. You are invulnerable to senses offline, invulnerable to crew panic, and invulnerable to disable. You are vulnerable to hull breach. And what you have? Chaos Strike, exploits senses offline, inflicts disable. You've got the Brood Pods, you've got Chaos Overload, which inflicts senses offline and crew panic, and you got Flesh Meld as well. Okay, you're a massive healer, so you gotta focus on your... You gotta focus on everyone. We have to focus on everyone. Protective Field, let's start with taking less damage. Start working on... Okay, so who's what? They're exactly the same. Psychic... Okay, you're the one that's invulnerable to... So we're gonna work on you, I think. Chaos Strike. Much damage. Okay. Okay, you're strong against that, but you can take you with that? Yeah, we'll take you with that. Right, now what can we do? Senses offline? No, that'll never work. That will hardly work. Okay, you're all vaguely resistant to senses offline, unfortunately. Right, can we do engines down on you? Yes, we can. Let's focus on that target. Oh, great. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, how are you still alive? I'm not sure how you're still alive, but I'm very thankful for it. I'm not sure how you're still alive, but thank you. Okay. Shot to you. Heal. You can't heal your friend. Oh, for God's sake. Right, you got that. So we're gonna go for a weapons disruption across the board. Okay, can you please... No, it's happened again. It happened again. I'm gonna try to get back now. I'm gonna try to head back to the station and see what happens. We both leave. Okay, it's unfortunate. I kinda would have liked to finish off at least one of them so we wouldn't have to deal with them, but let's leave for the time being. Killed. However, all is not lost. We can at least clone them. Now we can clone them. Why can't we clone them now? Show location. Again! Nothing! Nothing! There is nothing there! There is nothing here! Like, Gary, if you're watching this, like, have I bugged out? Am I missing something? Because at the moment, the cloning chamber has done nothing. It's not here. It's not here. And it's not here either. and I can't think of where else it would be. It's not in officers' quarters, there's nothing down here to indicate that. This hasn't gone down in requirements, so I have a limited number of officers to work with. Like, have I bugged out? Like, a genuine question. I don't know. Have I bugged out? Because I don't know. Anyway. It's about 30 minutes in. I'm going to reload the last save anyway, which is the same point. It's 80 days. It's the 680 day one. When there's still one coming. I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know what happens now, because the officers, the cloning facility is doing nothing for me. Well, anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If I get an answer before then, I'll be very happy to say what it is, I guess. Anyway, I will see you guys then. Bye.